This is
bullshit.
Hi, everybody. I wish I could be with all of you tonight to celebrate this year's inductees into the Songwriters Hall of Fame. And a friend of mine and first ballot Hall of Famer, Jay-Z. I like to think Mr. Carter and I understand each other. Jay and I are also fools for our daughters.
I'm so bossy, bitch, get off me. Trick, get off me, you can't get shit off me. I'm so flossy, no sixes off, please. Lay back, Maybacks, don't even talk to me.
Like all of you, I am a fan. And I've been listening to Jay since I was a young and hungry state senator. So I'm pretty sure I'm still the only president to listen to Jay-Z's music in the Oval Office.
The power of the P-U-S-S-Y. That's why every motherfucker in the world dress fly. Every baller that can afford it, they cop the best ride. For the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Let's have some fun.
Jay, you have been inspiring in making me want to be active in my retirement, just like you have been in yours. So I'm going to close by sharing something Jay once said that struck me. He said, "I've never looked at myself and said that I need to be a certain way to be around a certain sort of people. I've always wanted to stay true to myself, and I've managed to do that. People have to accept that."
I got your bitch up, I'm a rover man. I never kiss her, never hold her hand. In fact, I diss her. I'm a bolder man, I'm a pimper.
Hey everybody, Roger here. Want to talk to you guys today about, I'm going to make two videos here, but I'm going to separate them. I'm going to go ahead and first start off by talking about Jay-Z's interview with Van Jones on CNN. First thing being, I don't understand why it's so important why his opinion matters. The reason why I'm making this is not because in one way I care or whatnot. I actually care about the fact that this guy is actually influencing people with his his very biased words and words that actually make absolutely no sense. So he's basically, there's a couple of things in this conversation that where he takes jabs at President Trump and the fact that for the first time since, I believe, 1972, I think since the first recorded modern day jobs reports came out, for the first time ever, black unemployment is at its lowest. So since 1972. So that says a lot. And, Trump is basically clouding the fact that it's definitely, like in one of his tweets, and I'll post it in this video, that it's his policy. His policies are in effect what are making it happen. So Van Jones asks the question, you have to at least make an acknowledgement here is the fact that unemployment for blacks is at its lowest, since, I don't think he even gave a date, but it is at its lowest in a long time. Do you give at least some credit to Trump for that? To which Jay-Z replies, or Sean Carter, or whatever his name is, replies, no, money doesn't make excuses for how you talk about people and it's love or whatever. Okay, Jay-Z, talk the talk then. Maybe you really don't need the Benjamins, or maybe you really don't need the money to make things happen. If love was all there was, then and you were making only $35,000 a year, would you be saying the same thing? No. Which is why, in one of my comments on one of these videos, I responded by saying that makes absolutely no sense what he said. It has nothing to do with, it has everything to do with money for a lot of people. So, and a lot of people actually got upset at my comment, like, I'm right. I do feel that money makes a difference in people's lives. The other thing that makes people things good in people's lives are the fact that they have something to live for. During Obama's reign, during Bush's reign, during Clinton's reign, and during even President Reagan's reign, and Jimmy Carter, I guess, there has been, and both Bushes, senior and junior, there has been a decline in the African American community, statistically speaking, that basically there's a lot of people who are lost, a lot of black, especially men and women actually, who are lost in the world because they have nothing to live for, or they feel like they have nothing to live for. They feel like nothing is going their way. And now finally Trump puts jobs on the table. He makes things readily available for a lot of black people. He should be commended. He should be lauded. I mean, this is what he's doing for the African American community is amazing. And then Jay-Z comes out and says, no, I'm not going to give him credit for this. Well, this is you have to understand, Jay-Z and apparently Barack Obama are best buds or something. It's just, it doesn't make any sense how he can't even take a look at the stats. He has to still stay with that negative narrative, even though the proof is in the pudding. The proof is out there of what's happening. The information has already been disclosed. Trump's policies are making a difference, especially for the African American community. And I think a lot of Africans, not the people who necessarily follow Jay-Z and worship him like a god or whatever, but a lot of African Americans who have been looking forward for the longest time are very happy with the way things are going. And you know what? Right now, I see this as a battle between, okay, who am I going to vote for next term? Or the man who enforced the policies, started changing policies, who allowed me to land this job, Donald Trump? Or is it going to be the one who I'll just keep listening to because he's black? So I'm pretty sure people are going to go for the one that actually is doing something to make a difference in their lives. And it has absolutely zero to do with color. It has everything to do with opportunity. Opportunity. So Jay-Z, you can just go ahead and go suck it. Jay-Z's the same guy that stabbed Lance Rivera. Back in 1999, he had to serve a 3 years of probation. He had to plead guilty. Now, granted, good for him, he turned himself in. I'm pretty sure it would have looked bad either way if he didn't. So anyways, this is the same guy. This is the same family this is the same guy that sings negatively about women, or maybe I haven't listened to a lot of his songs, but I've taken a listen to some selectively, and I see some of the lyrics in this music. Oh yeah, Obama brags, oh, I used to listen to his music all the time. His music played in the White House. I wonder which songs. So anyways, that's my rant on this. It goes to show you people, we're getting so over, and so we're just not putting up with any of your BS that you keep trying to spew. Hate. A lot of minorities are seeing through the BS that you guys are trying to push, and we're winning. Minorities for once are finally winning, and even whites. We're all winning in this. All of us. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do. Yeah, it does in part. Look at the demographics. Look at what's happening. Look at the job creations. Look at the opportunities. I'm even seeing some job postings out there right now where it says, we're not hiring anyone with H-1B visa status or whatever. We're hiring only in America. This is great. For once, these people in their countries can probably get back to their countries and try to compete for global dominance in the economic world. So it's going to start being a better playing field. Not everybody has to come in America and take all the jobs away. It's high time we start paying attention to our people here. So Jay-Z, on a final note, is this. And Van Jones, who just started, going all gaga over him when he came in. He might as well have been singing "Oh Happy Day." He was just crazy. Crazy mad in love with Jay-Z. So here's what I have to say to you, Jay-Z. You need to start taking a look at the stats before you actually even have an opinion. But then again, you're on a fake news outlet like CNN, so it kind of fits, the delivery.
This is bullshit.
The platform fits the delivery. It's all fake. Who's going to listen to this guy? The people who don't have brains. Who's going to listen to this guy? The ones who can go in for a free concert that Hillary paid for. While everybody's screaming all these, obscenities during that concert.
I actually like Jay-Z, but the language last night. Oh.
Sing it. You're sucking and swallowing anything.
Lights out, nigga! What's my motherfucking name? And who I'm rolling with, huh? Nigga better get it right. Niggas was struggling to the verse that came. And then we got the hustling and murdering things.
Ooh. I was thinking, maybe I'll just try it. Should I use that language for one of that? Can you imagine if I said that? So he used every word in the book. I won't even use the initials because I'll get in trouble. They'll get me in trouble. He used every word in the book last night.
I thank Jay for addressing in his music some of our biggest challenges in the country.
But he used language last night that was so bad. And then Hillary said, I did not like Donald Trump's lewd language.
You know, this is what you want. This is what you want. No, all you want are people to keep paying for your albums and to keep living the lifestyle of thinking that it's the white man against everybody else, or the rich man against everybody else, against the minority. It makes absolutely no sense. That argument is dated. That argument is non-existent, and it only exists in the mind of people who believe the stupid rhetoric that you push around like that. Grow up, and to that I say peace out.
The power of the P-U-S-S-Y. That's why every motherfucker in the world dress fly. Every baller that can afford it, they cop the best ride. For the power of the P-U-S-S-Y. Let's have some fun.